Hello.
Hi.
So there's going to be fun, not only sewing. There are a lot of fun we're going to have. This August. We're not going to remove the childhood from you. You're supposed to be playing. You play, professional play, and you will enjoy it.
The 2022 Teen Summer Fashion Program commenced on a brighter note as both new and returning students resumed the program in high spirits. The excitement on these teenagers' faces could be seen as they greeted one another with so much joy. For some, it was another summer holiday to reunite with their fashion colleagues after a whole year of returning to school to face their academics. Now they are back with so much vigor and expectations to learn new skills and improve on the knowledge they already acquired in previous editions of the program. The returning students did not waste time in continuing from where they stopped. In the same vein, the new students were not also left out as they quickly start learning the basic rudiments of dressmaking. As usual, Wenasami Fashion Management did not disappoint these future creatives as new courses were introduced into the fashion program curriculum. The 2022 Teen Summer Fashion also got a new instructor in the person of Treasure Amidana Fua, who took our colleagues on fashion terminologies. It may interest you to note that Amidana Fua is just 11 years old.
Amidana Fua is a fashion designer who started sewing at the age of 4 years. She started peddling and she became a professional designer at the age of 8. She has been able to create her own book called Fashion Terminology. Before you now grow to the level of adults, you'll be able to know some important things about fashion that are very common to make you different from other designers.
Over the years, she has shown improvement, commitment, great zeal, and creativity in the training. Today, Amidana can vividly make any kind of dress with little supervision. During holidays and some weekends, she is on standby to support the CEO of Wenasami Fashion House in the area of dress cutting, pattern drafting, sewing, and scheduling of appointments with clients and work targets for the day. Meanwhile, as a fashion brand that understand that these teenagers are still in their developing stage and will not want to derail this period of their life by taking away the childhood stage from them. Over the years, Wenasami Fashion House has always spiced up the Teen Summer Fashion program with lots of fun. The 2022 Summer Fashion was not an exception to this tradition. Between Mondays to Thursdays, the teenagers are engaged in a lot of work practical, while Fridays are half-working free days between the hours of 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. During work-free hours, a professional dance instructor comes to train these teenagers. The concept is to allow them to relax and bond with their colleagues.
Cannot be myself. I just want to find out if I'm there. I feel like a star. If I'm a funny girl, I don't go. That's how I need to find
Another remarkable thing during the 2022 Teen Summer Fashion was the tour of the Wenasami Fashion head office. The tour gave these teenagers the opportunity to interact with other former students who started the Teen Summer Fashion program, who are now adults and now ambassadors of the program. The teenagers were taken around the Wenasami Fashion facility by the CEO, Mrs. Lillian Fua. During the tour, these teenagers had the privilege of meeting Shedrack Yakubu and Wendy Fua, who happens to be the coordinator of the prestigious Teen Summer Fashion program. In her speech, Wendy Fua advised these future designers to be focused and take their academics seriously.
Because you paid money for it, you have to be what? Serious. To be very what? Serious. You'll be looking for somebody to tell you what to trust you. But till that time, everybody will experience that till that time.
Speaking on behalf of our colleagues, Millicent thanked Wenasami Fashion House for the privilege to learn.
I see this place as a very amazing because that place looks so dry but this place looks so encouraging. Like
wow.
I want to do more. Of it, the machine alone will make you like to sew more. Those that don't even have passion for it, what they see here will make them to like to. So.
The 2022 Teen Summer Fashion actually came to a climax with a closing fanfare ceremony, which saw these great minds showcasing other talents.
I no go take shit, bad killer. But it's a marina, protect my energy from your madonna. I'm a last say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my need, flow like a river. If you get yawa, come on back to them. I go just buy, come on my chica. I go just pay, follow my dream. I'm feeling vibes on my I'm feeling down on my I know you can go right. You know I'm just that guy. No, they don't think you my vibe. They don't think you my vibe. They don't think you, you don't think you, you don't think you my vibe.
At the end of the 2022 Summer Fashion, here is what some of the teenagers had to say.
I've never heard of stitches or whatsoever, but along the line I got used to it. My challenge is actually getting used to new things.
Experience in Wenasami Fashion was interesting. I had a lot of fun doing this program.
Like so far I've learned how to make buba, trouser and other things.
Okay, what can you tell us about Wenasami Fashion?
Wenasami Fashion is a very nice place where you get to learn things on your own. It's not like any other fashion house where you just go and you watch, but they put you to practice what you're learning.
Some parents who graced the event also shared their thoughts about the summer fashion program.
Teen Summer Wenasami is a good place to be. Indeed, it is a place to be because Wenasami is a blessing. My daughters can sew now. With the turn in Nigeria now, I think this is the best place to be in terms of entrepreneurship.
I've two of my daughters there. They've been there for like 2 years now. But because of the corona, there was a pause. But they are doing wonderfully well.
Daughter Ene has been attending the Teen Summer for about 5 years now. And seriously, the future is actually guaranteed from what she has been learning here.
I'm very impressed with what Madame is doing here, especially for the fact that she is working on teenagers who we know are the leaders of tomorrow. All the activities that took place here are very impressive. Other than learning, the children have time to engage in extracurricular activities, which is very good, you know, for total development of a child. This is a very good concept, and I would like to encourage the management of Wenasami Fashion to keep it up.
No doubt, Wenasami Fashion House is silently investing in the future of the Nigerian fashion industry by catching these young minds and exposing them to many business opportunities in the fashion industry.